So, just started season 4 of Seinfeld and watched the first 2 episodes. The trip. It's a double parter episode. So, yes, 2 parts. Overall, I enjoyed the double parter. I think it was a lot better than the previous double parter episode, The Boyfriend. It was just like The Boyfriend, and we can go back to that, but The Boyfriend felt really just like a common Seinfeld episode. Not really worthy, not really worthy of having 2 episodes to it. This, however, was different. It felt like much more occurred, and it brought closure. It brought closure to the prior season finale, and a lot does happen, really. Kramer gets accused of murder. George and Jerry go on the Tonight Show with Jay Leno or whatever show he was hosting. George meets a bunch. There's a lot in the first half. There's a bunch of celebrity guest stars. There's Fred Savage, the guy from Cheers, and the guy from LA Law. Born in 1995. Sorry, I don't know these people. The fact that I know Fred Savage is surprising, actually. What? There's something else. Oh, well, I think the part 2. I think the second episode was a lot better in comparison to part 1. Much more enjoyable. It felt like much more happened in that episode as well. Like Kramer gets arrested because he's on suspicion of murder. Or I don't know. I feel like it's unfair to say that one did more than the other when they're both really just one single plot. But I don't know. I guess I found part 2 more enjoyable, if that makes any sense. Part 2, they were locked up because Kramer and George and Jerry, since they know Kramer, they're gonna go and vouch for his innocence, so they have a cop car pick them up. But this one guy gets arrested, and it's this one guy. He's one of those guys who's in a lot of TV shows and or movies. Who's you always recognize his face, but his name always escapes you. He's one of those guys. He's like Ethan Suplee from My Name Is Earl. Only that might not count as much because he was actually a major character in that. But Ethan Supplee's been in a lot of movies and TV shows. I think more movies than anything. But he's been in a lot of, you know what I mean. He's always kind of been that side character you recognize. That was that one guy, and I'm pretty sure he had a title in that '70s show. I want to say, but it's not red. It's not red, but he has the bald. He's balding and has poofs of hair. I can't get his name, but that's the thing. But yeah, it's a good way to introduce us to the new season 4. I think, judging from commentary tracks that I've listened to, I think season 1 to 3, season 3 was where Seinfeld was really beginning to pick up, and so I think season 4. This is season 4. I think this is since now it's a lot more popular. It's just interesting to see where it goes, especially with this. I want to call this jumping the shark. I'm not sure if Seinfeld ever actually does jump the shark. I doubt it. But I mean, this is a pretty big thing. Cross country journey and whatnot, murder investigation, arrests. Very, very interesting. For funny moments, I think Jerry and the one guy whose face you know, but his name you don't, arguing about tipping. Cause then they do a callback because he might actually be the murderer. So the news anchor's giving the description. He's just he's described as 5'5" and known to be a generous tipper. Jerry and George about the tucked untucked thing. Kramer auditioning for stuff is funny, especially in the music video when he's just rocking out and moshing. But yeah, very fun, very enjoyable, and looking forward to see how the rest of season 4 turns out. Have a good one.